win. And I mean, if I'm Draco, I just want to be like, you know what? That almost went great. I'm not going to do any big change.
Everything went well until I died.
Well, I mean, there's losses that you'll have where you get everything done that you want to do, but it never felt like you even had a chance.
Yeah.
And when that happens, you think, he's better than I am, and there's no way I can win.
Yeah.
But I mean, this was, you know, the gradual accumulation of like 8 or 9 micro errors and positioning decisions, and, you know, Rhett was able to take it, but I think that this is still going to be a very even match.
Well, Rhett's in good shape right now. He's played a lot of games before this, so Draco's a lot more in Draco, so Draco's got to be feeling pretty good about himself right now.
Yeah, I mean, that game, it went fine.
Yeah.
Like, he was holding his own. Against Rhett, that's no joke.
I would just love to see just a single gateway expand at this point.
Might be your lucky day. Oh, wait a minute. Do you scout with the first probe?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do, right? If
Yeah.
you're going to do one gate pressure.
I feel like it's definitely something that's come back in the last, I don't know, year or so, the gateway expand versus Zerg, and it's probably my favorite opener to watch. Now, when I play, I go Forge because I'm lazy and I don't want to micro Zealot. But
when you say come back, was that a thing?
It was apparently very early, and then I believe I want to say Bisu's brought it back in the last couple of...
Bisu's done it, yeah.
Well,
I remember...
A lot of Protosses have been doing this as a response to maps where Zerg just go, like, expand, pool, third base, turtle, hard. They just build the gate right away to pressure. And Draco might actually just 2-gate again, because you're not supposed to 2-gate on this map.
Yeah, if he 2-gates, I don't like it, because if the Zerg's in the upper right, it's like, goodbye. You were never going to get those over there. But I think 1-gate's fine. You have to be pretty crafty. If it's cross spots, you got to be pretty crafty with that Zealot, though.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't look like he's going to 2-gate.
Most time I see the single gate, if they notice that it's just across the map, they might throw the first Zealot over there, but then they'll just keep the other 2 back and go straight into the Nexus Forge. One of the... Boneth, who's one of the European Protosses, who I see quite a bit, I'm pretty sure he's married to the 1-gate expand. If there was ever a time I saw that there was a Forge that went down, I would probably just give up. He always goes gateway expand versus Zerg.
G5, what's wrong? I see you holding your hands
Well,
out.
I'm thinking to myself, like, if he goes 9 pool, makes 6 Zerglings, how do you stop that?
You try to run around. It's really weird.
Do you mean like literal 9 pool before Overlord, or do you mean over pool?
Either one.
People don't really do this as much,
6
though.
early Zerglings, like, how do you stop it with 1 gate?
Over pool, it's just building placement. So over pool is the most common opening for Zergs due to the popularity of this, and this probably won't kill off anything. It might kill off 1 or 2.
Well, it depends. You're losing a lot of mining time. You do this. And what you do now is you run behind the minerals, or you can go down here. I mean, you want to just try to buy time with the Zealots. You're not here to ever fight the Lings.
Yeah. You also just force the Zerg to be a little bit more defensive. They have to stop making drones. They have to keep the drones alive.
But yeah, I mean, to answer your question, G5, you just do this sort of stuff that's annoying, and then you try to get 1 or 2 Zealots back at your natural.
And if they 5 pool you or something when you do this,
that sounds so hard.
5
no,
pool
it's really hard to do.
It's just hard. Yeah, like I mean, I've just been over pooling versus Protosses, and it's just been.
Okay, now this is not the engage you want to have. You basically never, ever want to end up in a fight where this is going on, because the Lings can counterattack. No.
Now this is a lot of Zergling that went into Rhett's production.
Does he have a cannon?
No, he doesn't even have
Machine,
a forge.
can we get a shot?
Oh, the Forge isn't done.
No.
He doesn't have any more Zealots.
Yeah, and that's not a solid wall on the bottom.
Oh, yeah, see, this is...
We cannot hold. This is
he's got to control this perfectly. Okay, second Zealot's out. That's...
And this
is probably okay here.
This is actually how you hold this off.
Oh, interesting.
And, I mean, by the way, just don't... If you're new to this game, don't
try this strat.
Do not do this.
This is really hard to do. And a lot of times, like if I've tried it, I'm like, I'm doing it! I'm getting these drones! And I go back, and I haven't made any probes because I was trying so hard.
I played this game
Forge isn't
15
up
plus
yet.
years. I would never do this.
Don't try this at home, kids.
It's really good, though. If you get good at it, I mean... maybe it's better than just going Forge Expand. I don't know. It does give. The problem is if you go Forge first, that you don't have control of the game.
Oh, this is a 3-hatch bust.
Oh, Red! How could you?
Now look,
This is so he needs to get a probe out, but with the Zergling there, that's almost impossible. And if he doesn't see this coming, and he doesn't have the photon cannons up in time, that's pretty much GG.
There's this quiet aspect to doing the gateway first thing, which is you need to have a persistent scout. You can get a probe into his base way more easily because you have the zealot there, and then it actually needs to stay alive so you can spot for this.
So yeah, you're totally right.
yeah.
It's even if you're not getting drones, it's the longer that you're there, you at least get an idea of what's going on.
Yeah, me and Artosis were talking last night. He was telling me exactly this. As soon as that this is very meta right now in the Korean scene, where as soon as scout's gone, if you lose an early probe, you know, they just pull out these Hydra busts and just bust you before you even know.
He's going Stargate too. So this
is always
okay. So at least he's getting the Citadel behind this as well. So the most important things that the Protoss needs to do as soon as the Hydra bust is happening is you go right up into Templar archives. You get Psystorm and a Templar as soon as you can,
Not sure that's
and you
enough
pump
cannons.
out 1 billion cannons. 1 billion cannons,
I think
and that's generally still not enough.
he knows too late. Look at this. Was
Oh,
it?
he
was
sees
it?
it. Oh my god, yeah, this is it.
Okay, this is it.
this
This is gonna be rough. He's gonna come in here. He's gonna
he
snipe the
doesn't have
cannons.
Hydra range. He does not have Hydra range yet. There's no time for him to
he
get
needs to pull probes like now.
Yeah.
No.
No range is pretty big though. Those Hydras have to go into really close range.
But they can right-click through because it's not a tight wall in, so the
Yep.
range isn't as important. He needed to pull the
So go
probes
down.
like way earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, just such a
there
thin
it is.
timing.
GG.
Oh man.
Oh man.
And this is
Draco on tilt here, man.
I mean, this is-
2-0.
This is especially brutal because